I'm back again, and now today we are going to talk about something different. As we continue, we are getting deep and deep of it into more details of it. Now, today I want us to talk about ledgerine, ledger, ledgerine, and we must discuss this so that we can be able to understand what is ledgerine. And from here, I can say ledgerines are short lines above or below a staff where one can write music notes. So in a staff, like for example, this is a staff, and the way I've drawn it, I hope you can be able to see it clearly. Now, in these lines, we have how many lines? One, two, three, four, five. And the spaces, one, two, three, four. Now, we cannot do this. We cannot add another line below and above. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to put a small line and a semi-brief like this and a semi-brief to represent the extension of notes in high and low pitches. So we use ledger lines to extend. Now, as I can repeat, ledger lines are short lines above or below a staff where one can write music notes. Now, that extension is used to write music notes. It can be down here or up here. An example, it can also be like and it's not that it should be only one. You can draw as many as possible like this as you extend. So that's how we extend the reference on a staff. So at this point, we are going to deal with the piano keyboard. We are going to draw it and identify some keys so that now we can see it practically what's going to happen. And now I'm going to draw a piano here. Now, this is our piano, and that's how it looks like. We are going now to use letters that we used the on naming the staff. We used A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then we go back to A. And now, note this. In this piano, we have the white keys. These are the white keys. These are the white keys on the piano. And I'm going to show you very well. And these ones that I've shaded, they are the black keys. Then another thing to note, there is a pattern that you can be able to see in the piano. There is two, three, two, three, two as we move on. Now from here to here it makes an octave. From here to here it makes another octave as we move around three or four octaves or even five in a piano. It matters with the kind of piano. Now, how do we name the piano? The first thing, we have these two black keys here. Now, the key that is here before these two is always and automatically a C. So, always know that the first key that starts before the two black keys is automatically C, the C on the white key. Now, this is C. Now we want to label all the keys now. This will be C, this will be D, this will be E, this will be F, G, then we go back to A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E as we move on. Now there is a repetition from here to here. It is from C to C. There is also a repetition from also C to another C. That's how a piano looks like. It does not have so many complications as we do it. Now from that, that's the first thing we are supposed to understand on the piano. From what we have drawn here, we have identified the white keys on the piano. Now let's come to the black ones. We want to know what happens to them. I'm going to introduce something we call accidentals. I'm going to introduce something we call accidentals. And we have two accidentals that are mostly used. The first one is a sharp, and the second one is a flat. How does a sharp looks like? It looks like this. How does a flat look like? It looks like this. That's how a sharp looks like and a flat looks like. Now, when we come to the black keys on the piano, they have either a flat or a sharp. They have two things, either flat or a sharp. Either a sharp or a flat. How? Now let me show you something. From here to here, so this can be the voice of from C to this one, the black, it goes high. The pitch is always goes high. So as it goes high, now this will not be C. It will be C but a high one. So when we move up, that we put a sharp on it. When we move down, when we move up, a sharp is added. When we move down in our pitches, a flat is added. Now, like this from here to here, it will be C sharp because we have moved from here to here. That is the voice have moved up higher. What about when it moves down? Check out here. From D to here, it will be a sharp, D sharp. But now when this comes back here, it will be a D flat. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. When we move forward, here up, the pitch is raised, and when the pitch is raised, it makes the C to have a sharp on it. So when a D is flat, it shows that the voice have gone down and that pitch is down. So there must be a flat in it. So now I want to label everything. So if this is D sharp, this E will come back here and it will be E flat. Then from E to F, there is no black key here. So which makes it to be a semitone. Then from F to G, it will be there will be F sharp or G going back here, it will be G flat. Then from D to A, we'll have G sharp. From A to here, it will be A flat. Then from A to this part, it will be A sharp. Then from B going back here, it will be B flat. Now from C to between C and B, there is C and B. There is not, there isn't a black key here. So from this, we move forward to C. C, it will be C sharp. Then this coming back will be D flat, of which we have started repeating ourselves like this. So this will be D sharp or E flat. This will be F sharp or G flat. This will be G sharp or A flat. This will be A sharp or B flat. This will be C sharp or B flat. Then we'll move repeating ourselves time and again.